If you need a lockdown for NBA 2K26, this video I'm going to give you a fire lock that can guard 1 through the 5. You can put it anywhere you want. Specifically the meta build of 6'8". This is made to slow down the 6'8 demigod. Let's get into how I made it. So we're going to get straight into it, alright? Now I know y'all going to be like, bruh, you can't play D in this game. I've been secretly playing as a lockdown in the background, trying to test out, can you play D? And the census is you can play some defense, but overall, when you get somebody crazy that know what they doing, they still gonna shoot over you. They still gonna score on you. But you can create a sense of a defensive presence with lane steals. Lane steals are gonna be your bread and butter, and blocking gonna be your bread and butter. So long as you can block the football and catch the football, that is considered defense. Other than that, yeah, plucking and all that, that's gone. So that's why you gotta pay attention to the video. But let's get into how to make it. We're gonna go small forward, 6'8", 193, 72 wingspan. We want to be quick. We want to be faster or as fast as the meta and around the same height as the meta. Now, there's not the best D in this game. There may be, but listen, we're a patch away from everything changing. Never forget that we're a patch away from everything possibly changing. So we're gonna start off with finishing. All right, so finishing, I'm gonna do 75 drive and dunk, but I actually end up cap breaking this and getting it to 87 with 4 cap breakers. 4 cap breakers takes this to 87. So you get a quick contact dunk, and that's exactly what I did with the build. To the T, what I did. Also gave him an 81 standing dunk. Okay, 81 standing dunk. Driving layup I kept, it ended up being 59, and close shot ended up being 66. Pulse control ended up being a 43. Okay, you were going to get standing dunks with this build too. You get silver rise up, which is cool. So when you're under the paint, you'll be able to jump up and do quick dunks under the paint. Now let's get to shooting. Now shooting is a little low, but in my opinion, I was shooting just fine. So what I have is an 80 and a 71, and I'm not gonna lie, I was fire. I'm gonna put a jump shot at the end of this video, and I'm gonna show you what jumper I was using. But as you're gonna see throughout the gameplay, I'm shooting just fine with an 80. It's the easiest shooting 2K. You don't really need a high 3 ball. See, that's the thing about this game, people not understanding. This game is so easy to shoot. You don't need no 93 ball, bro. For real, we really don't need. All you need is an 80. Let's be real. All you need is an 80, and you're fine. And I'll be honest, I green a bunch of middies with 70 fades and all that. I'm like, oh, okay. I think we overdoing the mid range and the 3. I think we overdoing shooting overall. Let's be real. I think you don't even need a bunch of shooting in this game. It's defense, the baby. All right, so check this out. For defense, we're going 94 perimeter D. All right, 94 perimeter D. We're going 85 steal. And we're also going 91 block. Okay, 91 block is the difference maker, and that's why I gave him max wing. If I didn't give it max wing and went for the 83, I would not be able to get a 93 block. That's how it is on a 6'8". Interior D, we're going 83. It really only needs 82 to get post lockdown silver. But because I want the lockdown defender name and it was extra, we're doing interior D. Because I have to have a lockdown defender name if I'm a lockdown. Other than that, what am I doing? So with defensive specialization, which is what I would pick for this build, and I'm gonna use an extra cap breaker for block. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. The max block you get is 94. You can't do number 90. 93 is the threshold. So I'm doing 91. So you can okay use 2 cap breakers, your defensive specialization right here. Me personally, I went ahead and just upgraded it, and I'm just gonna use it for like perimeter and probably speed or strength or something. It's defensive rebound 70 to get defensive rebounds. I think we did pretty good right here, so I don't think we need to go too deep into that, but yeah. So rebound up being 47 and 70. Speed is 88. We maxing the speed out. Agility 80. That's all we really need. I mean, if you go 86, you don't really get anything, bro. You don't get any more badges for it. So the next best thing would be 85 if he had a 96 perimeter, which we don't have a 96 because I chose not to go with it, basically. I chose not to go with it. But you could go with a 96, but then he'll be too weak, in my opinion. If you make him skinnier and go for the 96, then you lack in other spots. So overall, this is what I chose to do. I think 94 is good enough, honestly. You can go 95 to get challenger, Hall of Fame, but on ball minutes, we're gonna max to it anyway with defensive specialization. So in my opinion, you don't need a strength. Going 73, vert, we're going 77. So we can jump out the gym and get pogo, so we can jump around, and we're athletic. Now the worst part about the build will be playmaking, or will it be? Now the baby, Playmaking, 65 pass accuracy. And here's the thing, when you cap break this, let's say you get a bunch of cap breakers later, you literally can dribble with the build, which is insane. So this will be a project build because you're gonna be able to get an 80 speed with ball and like an 80, I think an 80 ball handle with this build. You get 80 speed with ball and like an 80 ball handle. So you could dribble with this build the same way you can dribble with a 6'9". That's what makes this build unique. It has dribbling capability. So once you do everything right, man, you do everything right, you're gonna get shades of Rick Barry, OG Anunoby, Julius Erving. You're gonna come out as a lockdown defender. That's how you know you made a Brother Jones build. When it comes out as a lockdown, that's all we make. I try to make every lock come out looking like this. All right, I'm gonna show you the build that I have, how I upgraded it, the badges and all that. Let's get to it. Now, when you look at the cap breaker, this is what I chose to do. I went ahead and made him get an 87 driving dunk, so we're gonna get contacts. And I want a gameplay off rip, so I went ahead and upgraded. But personally, I think you should use your 2 bad specialization or build specializations to get the 93. Now, me being, you know, antsy, I went ahead and did it myself because I just want the block off rip for the gameplay. But I would recommend you get it with defensive specialization. If you do this the same way I do, you can +1 this right here, and then I guess you can like +1 your vertical, and then take this all the way to 89, and now you have a higher contact dunk. You can also do that as well. So probably what I'm gonna end up doing, 1 here, and then I'll probably do 1 on vertical so that we can jump really high, you know, and with the dunk and get the 89 contact dunk. And like I said, you get all this right here, you potentially can become a ball handler with this build as a lockdown defender, which is crazy. So you can actually become a ball handler. Perks I got on ball minutes, legend, and paint patroller. So that's why I said you don't need 96, and this is really all you can do. And the beauty about this, you can take this, right? This is what I'm gonna do. Defensive specialist, I'm gonna put this down here, I'm gonna put this down here, and I'm gonna grab them 2 right here, and I'm gonna put this right here, and this gonna be legend challenger, Hall of Fame high flyer denier. Okay, and we got silver and movable. So we got like every defensive badge you need. You're gonna have a bunch of legend badges anyway. So we cool. I just cared about the stats a certain way, and I elevated paint patrol because I just wanted to block the ball off rip. I wanted to block the ball rip. That's the only way to get a contest is to jump and try to block people. And the jump shot for this build is J.R. Smith, Denny, Vegeta, Baluba. When you messing with a build like this, you do need a good jump shot. This one, all you need is a 78 3 ball. So we got an 80. Perfect for it. So I would recommend this jumper right here, man. Y'all make sure y'all lock this one in. For takeover, the takeover I would recommend for this build, honestly, is speedster, because look how fast it's gonna make your build. We're gonna have a 96 speed, 88 agility running around, so we're gonna be fast with this build. So they can't say you're slow when you got speedster on, and you can spam square or X and foul them as many times as you want. You know you ain't getting that pluck, but you can at least try unless they patch it. See, they could patch it, and then we could get that pluck. So we gonna see. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Leave a like, sub if you're new. And I got another banger right there on the screen, man. You gotta check that one out next. You have to.